The information, opinions, and recommendations presented in this podcast are for general information only, and any reference on the information provided in this podcast is done at your own risk. This podcast should not be considered professional advice whatsoever. The third-party materials or content of any third-party site referenced in this podcast do not necessarily reflect the opinions, standards, or policies of the owner. In other words, just have a fucking sense of humor, will you? And enjoy.
Now you listen to me, you sick son of a bitch.
Oh my god, it sounded like a seagull being strangled. It's like it's caught in one of those things that hold your beer cans together. It's like, wah!
What are they called?
Wait, why do you see so many seagulls with one leg?
It's so stupid. Why? I have no idea.
I don't know. I'm asking you.
No, I've got no idea.
Maybe
mate.
they've like floating in the ocean and something nips it off.
Maybe.
Like, oh dear.
I'm not really a seagull fan.
They're like, what do they say? They're the pigeons of the sea.
Oh, they are. They're shit. And how come they've got so many different types of seagulls? Like you've got the massive ones, and then you've got tiny ones, and then you've got ones that eat garbage, and then the worst birds are fucking yuck, man.
Yeah, I've got a friend that was scared of birds.
Oh, so many people are scared of birds.
It was quite funny because this was when he was younger, and he was always going on. Every time you see a bird like fly out of a tree, you just like run and hide and like cower.
Yeah.
Turned out later on, we found out that he was gay. So that explained his irrational fear of birds.
That makes absolute sense.
Yeah. Anyway, episode 13.
Welcome, number 13, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Here we are. Welcome. Oh, it feels good to be here, 13. You guys are doing a fantastic job. It's the middle of end of February, beginning of March. A leap year.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a leap year.
Is it?
It's a leap year, yeah.
So some people are turning, they're having like their
5
fifth birthday,
yeah,
or
something like that.
birthday or something.
Ridiculous.
At our age.
And I met someone the other day that was like, I have never met anyone that was born on a leap year. And I was like, well, I've met quite a few. Because our friend Matt Phil Wilson was born on a leap year.
Yeah, he's like 5.
5. And then we've also got this other guy, Tom Preston, who are mates from Auckland. And they were good buddies. They're both birthdays on leap years. And it explains why they're both so weird.
That would suck because it would take only every 4 years can they get a free feed from Valentine's.
Do you actually get a free... Oh, yeah. Hey. Right. But I didn't know you get a free feed for your birthday.
Yeah, we used to do that. We used to do the rounds. We'd go to the places where if you showed your driver's license and you eat for free on your birthday.
Yeah.
Let's go to a couple of different places that day.
Like Lone Star.
I don't think Valentine's exists anymore, does it?
No, it's probably gone under. What about
squid legs?
What about Denny's? Do you think Denny's does it? Probably not.
Denny's is overrated. I went to a Denny's in Glasgow in Scotland, and it was terrible.
Yeah, but the question is, were you drunk?
Possibly.
Well, look, no. It's either yes, I was off my face, or no, I wasn't. Because if you were not drunk, there's no point to be at Denny's.
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was over. I've been to the Auckland one as well. It's overrated.
Oh, yeah, but the Auckland one is the Auckland one.
It just seems very sort of cheap, and it's not for me. Not for me. I like the selection of stuff that you can get. You get a bit of a lasagna on the side with your burgers.
If you want to.
A little mac and cheese.
That's what's good about it. You can get a bit of this, bit of that. But I only go when I'm boozed. I've never been sober, and I've always been like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Well, and then you just like, everything on the menu.
Everything. Give me a root beer float. Give me one of those, motherfucker. Oh, yeah.
Anyway. We needed that.
Yeah, we did.
Because it's episode 13.
It's 13, the magical 13.
So why is it unlucky?
The 13.
Yeah, what is the thing? Because there's hotels in America, they don't have a 13th floor.
Don't they?
Yeah.
That's interesting news there, Noel. I did not know that. Are you sure about that?
Yeah, there's a lot of hotels. Okay. Not all of them.
Yeah, like the Hiltons wouldn't.
I'm not entirely. Maybe Trump hotels.
Trump hotels. Trump towers.
I just know. I don't know why I know that, but I do know that.
Okay.
I wanted to know why number 13 was unlucky.
Okay. And what have you found?
Well, it's something about angels here, which is a bunch of nonsense. So angels. I kind of went through that, and I found this. Some believe it is unlucky because one of those 13, Judas Iscariot. I don't know how to say his name.
Okay.
He was the betrayer of Jesus. So he was the 13th Messiah or whatever it is.
Right.
And he betrayed Jesus, which is not cool. Don't betray your friends, Dick.
Well, why would you not betray Jesus?
No, betray.
Betray.
Not portray.
Portray.
He's not an actor.
Oh, okay. Yeah, betray him as an actor. Yeah.
No, he betrayed.
Betrayed him. I wonder how he did it.
It's like what? I don't know. It's like me narking and I don't know. Maybe you did some drugs in the past.
Yeah.
And I go over to the cops this guy, he's on the drugs, mate.
The
cops arrest you.
Yeah.
You'd be like, you bastard.
Mm.
Yeah. And if I was
Interesting.
your 10th friend, you'd be like, number 10 is unlucky now.
Yeah. 13 is an unlucky number. I don't like the number 13. It's just a weird one. Like 12's cool, 14's awesome, like 10, 11's another weird one.
I don't like odd numbers.
Yeah. So, I mean, 17. Nah, 17 looks stupid.
Yeah, it's like if
What am
I
I, 32? Yeah,
if I go to a
good.
shop to pay for something and they're like, that's that's $13, I was like, I'll just pay 14.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just take it all.
Well, yeah,
Swedish rounding, they call it. Swedish rounding.
It's just that superstition thing, this weird stuff that people believe, and it gets in there. It's kind of like it would have started off, I imagine, as some sort of like folk tale or some sort of like shit yarn.
Like in the Highlands of Scotland.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
But I mean, the number 13 person that works with Jesus, is this all the messiahs and all those guys that were hanging out with Jesus back in the day when he was
disciples?
A kid? Did it? Oh, well, that means they betrayed him when he was a baby, because the disciples came. I don't know the full story.
No, those
I haven't
were
read
the wise
that.
men.
Were they the wise men?
There was three wise men, wasn't there?
Was there three?
I don't know, what, the frankincense, myrrh, and gold, or something like that.
I haven't seen the movie. I forgot. I haven't seen the movie. I've barely read the book. They should make another adaptation into another movie. We
Mel
need to see it
Gibson
again.
did, didn't he?
Yeah,
The Passion of the Christ.
The Passion of the Christ.
And it was like brutal as he's getting like whipped and stuff like
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
brilliant.
Yeah,
We've got a lot of bottles.
Terrible joke. Well,
Go on.
why is Jesus so ripped?
Why?
Because all the CrossFit he's been doing.
Oh,
He invented it.
yeah. Oh, there they are. There they are.
It's rubbish day today.
It is rubbish day. They need to actually be over here, please. We've got a lot of shit over here. Shits and a gigs. Well, guys, look, first of all, let's get back into it. Look, I want to say thank you again because it's the 13. Thank you to the crew. They've been fantastic. Thank you for coming back. You guys have been fantastic. We've been having a great time. Good shit going on. Probably the second to last, maybe last one before I head over and get coronavirus.
That's right. You're literally going to Italy.
I'm going straight to Italy. My mate went there, and I was like, how is it, mate? And he's like, oh, it's absolutely normal.
Yeah,
I went, right.
But it's got out the quarantine, mate. They had it quarantined in Italy.
It was in Milan.
It's escaped.
Has it?
Yeah.
What was that, today's news?
That was yesterday's news.
I didn't read yesterday's news about that. I've been on the news every single moment as I can to make sure.
But, because my dad he works for a school, and sometimes he takes students on these trips. And they cancelled their trip to Japan.
To Japan?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. A lot of people cancelling
that's
stuff.
not
It's
Italy.
affecting the economy, as if you noticed it fixing your stocks. And
I've noticed.
Bit on the side coins and stuff.
Yeah, no, we're not bit on the side coins. The Bitcoins and the stock market's crashed heavily. The only thing going up is gold and inverse stocks, ETFs. But I have noticed that. But we needed something to bring it all down. I think the coronavirus is just one of the excuses. But the big thing is, of course, the interest rates. You've got so much shit going on. Look how big the stocks are. Like Tesla going through the roof, and the Federal Reserve is just printing money and just powering up the stock. So it's going to fall, and it's about time. I was prepared. I'm well prepared.
I'm sure you're ahead of the curve.
I am.
When it comes to the Bitcoin and stocks and
a wee bit.
finance.
What I was going to say something. I can't remember. Oh, of course. How was your week, mate?
Oh.
It's the middle of the end of February. How was it? How has it been going?
It's been interesting, actually.
Interesting is a great way to put it. A very good way to do it. I don't know if you've ever had this before. Have you ever had a boil?
A boil?
Yeah.
You mean like on your bottom or like...
It depends, mate.
You can have boils and they're usually on the bum.
They can't. They're always around that sort of area because boils.
What is a
fester.
boil?
It's basically, I don't know the terminology.
It's like a type of cyst, yeah?
It's a cyst. It's the gunk in between the skin,
I'm gonna
the
have a look
muscles.
at
Have a look. Get a photo up. But basically, it's the crap under the skin which just boils together and produces gunk, and then your body is trying to get it out of you, and then it just comes up as like a massive something on the side of your leg.
It makes you quite ill as well, doesn't it?
It depends. That's a cyst, I think.
Oh, no, boil. Here we go. Ooh, a boil is a skin infection that starts in a hair follicle.
Yeah,
so it's like a real gnarly ingrown hair.
Totally, that's exactly
After
what
4
it
to
is.
7 days.
Yeah. So, have you ever had one of those? You've said on your bottom you've had one of those.
No, I just said that I haven't had a boil. I
you've
think
had a
I'd
cyst.
know if you'd had a boil because you'd just be like, it's because it's very painful. Didn't they
becomes-
give you a ring to sit on? So
if it's on your bottom, yeah,
I think what
so.
I'm doing is I'm recanting a story of a friend when I was younger who had a boil.
Right.
And they gave him a ring to sit on.
Okay.
So he wouldn't pop the boil.
Oh, yeah. If it's on his bottom, sure.
Yeah.
But if it's in between your legs, you don't need that.
Okay.
You can also have it on your armpit. Good morning. You could also
There's
have
one
it
on the back here.
That's a bit weird to have one on the back. I don't know why
It
that's
just looks like a big pimple.
looks like a big pimple. So anyway, I was in hospital last week for 3 days. You probably all know this if on Instagram because I did a lot of like TikToks and Instagram. I was very bored. You get fucking bored in those hospitals, man. But I mean, this is quite a vulnerable story, and it's something that is very close to me. But I don't mind exposing it and having a bit of a shit and having a bit of a
Give us a look then.
It's not. It's, you can't,
No, not exposing it that way.
I'm not going to expose it that way. No, no shit, no. I don't think the people out there will enjoy it, even though people want to see it. So what happened was Omar, I'm not going to get too graphic, has let's call it a porn star penis, which means there's veins on the side. And basically...
Most people have veins on their
Yeah,
knob.
but not ones that stick out. Have you seen Omar from Bang Bros?
No, I don't tend to look at
You
their
haven't
dicks.
seen, back in the day? No, you don't? It's all about big dicks and fucking those bitches. Picking them up on the streets. Hello, girl, come in. Not you. She thought she was coming in to bang Omar. No, so basically, one of those got infected. And I got a cyst in it.
My God. Imagine
and
if it got infected.
it got infected!
Oh, no.
It got infected, and it produced a massive Ernie on the side of it. So I had a dick and a half.
Oh, my gosh. So it kind of looked like a...
Why is this not working? Yeah.
So it's kind of like growing out the side.
It was
So there
growing
like
out the side.
An extra dick.
It was
on the side.
It was, and I was on antibiotics and all this sort of stuff. It was there for a couple of weeks, and then the antibiotics did nothing apart from make it very specific in one area, and it started to bulge even more. And then the head started to form. Sorry for being graphic, but guys, come on, it's 2020.
So we need to talk about our medical ailments to get us through.
We have to. Like last week was anxiety. This week is boils on your penis.
Yeah, but you can get anxiety from having boils on your penis.
That's what happened. So it got to the stage where I went back to the doctor, Dr. Freddy. This is the thing. I had to go to this guy and show him my dick. Many times. We became very close very fast.
I've had to do that, but not show my dick. I used to skateboard lots when I was younger, and I nutted myself, and one of my testicles swelled up like a tennis ball, and the other one was normal.
Yeah.
And I had to go to the doctor and like sit up on the bench with my legs in like the straddle position while this poor lady in rubber gloves is like poking my balls. Does that hurt? Yes. Ow. Does that hurt? Yes. Ow. Of course it hurts. It's swollen like a tennis ball.
Wow.
It was horrible. But yeah, so I feel for you, Omar. I feel for you.
I haven't got to the best bit yet.
Oh, God.
We're not going to go too far, but we will.
There's a best bit to this?
Well, of course, then my Dr. Freddy goes, right, this is weird that the antibiotics didn't do anything. You need to go to A&E. So I got sent to the hospital, the emergency side of things. And, of course, you're just sitting there in pain because I can't really move that fast and because it's there. And so I went there. He didn't know what it was. Sat down, and the lady's like, okay, Omar, come in, go in. What seems to be the issue? I've got a lump on my dick. Let's see it. So I showed it to her. She goes, oh! Yeah. Oh! What? Jesus!
Like, you must be worried when the doctor goes,
Oh,
what the
of
fuck
course.
is that?
Yeah, totally. Don't do that. I started panicking. I was like, what's a fucking cancer? It's coronavirus on my dick. Oh! So she was freaking out. So then she was like, I'm going to go get the specialist. I was like, oh, I thought you were the specialist. So then the specialist man comes in.
Special man.
Yeah, there is. A urologist.
Dick specialist.
Oh, totally.
Okay.
Totally. And then he comes in, he's all English and all nice, hands behind his back. Nice
Hello,
little
sir.
beard.
What seems to be the wrong with your todger?
Hello, sir. Omar, nice to meet you, mate. And then...
It feels that your todger is a little bit bamboozled.
Yeah. Let's have a look at your toddler. So I whapped it out for him. And he goes, oh, yeah. That's infected, isn't it? And I was like, yeah. And then he started touching it. I was like, ow, ow, prodding it. Don't prod it. He prodded it. So then he goes, yeah, we need to cut that out. So,
Oh, right next to that. You're going to bleed to death.
Well,
It's
that's
next
what-
to the biggest vein in your body.
Exactly. So I was like, okay. He gave me 2 ultimatums here. He goes, right, all we have to do is just, as you can see, there's a head popping out. We can just cut the side of it and all the pus will come flying out at us. It's like, yeah, that one will do.
Fucking
That'll
hell.
do. I don't need any general anesthetic for that. And he goes,
man.
yeah. Then the other one is what he has to do is cut around it, get the vein out, sew it all back together, and you're going to notice your dick's going to be on a bit of a limp. So I was like,
have you got an elbow dick
well,
now?
I haven't finished the story. So then I was like, oh yeah, okay. Well, I don't want to go under general anesthetic, and I don't care if it's there, so just go for a slit. But then when I get there on the operating table, they start putting general anesthetic into me. I was like, wait, doctor, I thought, and he goes, I think it's better if we get rid of it. And I was like, oh no, fell asleep. So he did it, but it's a good idea.
Get rid of what? Get rid of the boil or get rid of the whole thing?
Yeah, well, that's what I thought. I woke up, and the first thing I apparently said was, do I still have a dick? I can't remember that bit. I can't remember that bit.
I wish somebody, because there's some great videos of people coming out of anesthesia and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that would have possibly been the funniest one I would have ever seen.
It was the most. I had so much anxiety. Woke up. They stitched it up. There's 6 stitches on the side of my dick.
Wow.
I've got to clean it every single day. I've got to.
Well, you should anyway.
Yeah, you should anyway. I know, but I don't want to. I want to.
That's how it got infected in the first place.
No. Yeah, the heat. Auckland. That's how.
You lived in Sydney and you never got
No,
one.
but we didn't get humidity. You didn't get humidity. This is humid, and I go to the gym a lot. I take supplements. You know, I'm
Sweaty
fit.
bollocks.
Ben's laughing. I don't know why you're laughing. You're a human boiled dickhead. Oh,
Was it like that one you had in your belly button that time?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
What are you talking about? Oh, yeah, that's right. That was in Auckland as well. Yes,
Yeah.
I am a pool of cysts when it comes to Auckland. It's ridiculous.
Oh, man.
So,
well, you
yeah.
better get that if you're heading over the seas. Like, you don't want
Over to seas?
overseas
Yeah.
to Europe, especially to Italy where the
Yep.
coronavirus is.
Yep.
You want to make sure that thing is...
Well, I clean it twice a day
You
now.
have to wrap it up in a plastic bag.
It's wrapped every day. And the dumb thing is, it's so... now I don't care anymore because so many people have seen my dick in the last couple of days. I have to go get a nurse.
the Egyptian toadstool
Yeah.
is wounded.
It's wounded. And, okay, you guys are probably asking the question in your head. You're thinking about it. You're like, wow, Omar, poor Omar. I don't want to be in that situation. Wow, this is so nice that he's being so vulnerable and talking about this.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah, appreciate that. You're probably asking, what happens if you get an erection? Very good question.
Ooh.
I can't have any sexual... I can't even fucking... Yaff. What's it called?
Yaff.
What's it called when you masturbate?
Oh, yeah. Jerking off.
Well, jerking. Oh, there's another word for it. The doctor said it was a very
Oh,
scientific
yeah,
word.
scientific word.
It was.
Oh,
It was
man,
like-
I want to know what it is.
I can't. You can't. Oh, faff.
Oh, fap.
Yeah. No, faff.
Faff.
He said faff. You can't faff.
I've never heard that.
I was like, what the fuck
before.
is a faff?
I've heard fap. That's American.
A fap.
Yeah.
Okay. With a P.
Having a fap. Yeah.
Having a fap. Don't do the movements of it. That's a bit weird on the camera. Thank God the computer's in the way of it.
Yeah, well, I hope
that's what he said. So I can't do that. Can't touch anything. Can't get erections in the middle of the night. Last night I was up
Jesus.
4 times because
Yeah.
what happens is it just stretches. And so I'm going to the doctors again today because they're like, well, one of the stitches looks like it's coming loose. Might have to stitch it up
that
again.
would be hard. You'd have to be like scenes coming on TV.
Oh.
Turn it jogging. Oh, women with nice tight pants on.
I can't. Friends came on the other day. I had to leave the room.
Oh,
Monica and Jennifer Aniston brings me back to my old childhood days of fraffing over that.
You should have brought a picture up of her up today, and you're like, oh, phew, that was lucky.
Of who?
Jennifer Aniston.
Oh no! Have you got?
Bring up. There's a one with her without makeup. That's very recent.
No, that's still going to work.
It's
That's still going to work. So anyway, that's my story.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, well, it's a very dangerous story. We should be fine in about 6 weeks.
Oh wow.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
it's
that's
ridiculous.
a long time not to be able to do any type of stimulation.
I'm also doing this as a very spiritual practice. No faffing.
Yeah,
for
that
6
would
weeks.
It'd be like a mental, psychological battle.
Apparently, it's really good for your testosterone. It's also good for your sexual nature. It's just reserving yourself. But yeah,
You might have to go get your balls syringically emptied.
Maybe. I've been looking at this Tantra yoga where you don't even have to do anything. You don't even have to touch it, and people are coming.
Wow.
So I'm practicing that. Not going well. Not going well at all.
No, you can't come without a boner.
No, exactly. Yeah, you need to do all that. So there we go. That's
that's rough, Omar.
I know.
Yeah, well, your week sounded like it went a little worse than mine.
Yeah, well, yeah. Yours sounded fine.
And I think it's great that you said that, because if anybody out there, you got something wrong with your dick,
or anything.
go to the doctors. We know it's embarrassing. But it's the best thing to do, because you don't want that thing coming off.
Exactly. And what's embarrassed? You. But who gives a shit? The doctors have seen it before.
It's their job.
Everyone's got the same thing. We're the same thing.
I wonder if like doctors get together on Friday, have a few drinks. Fuck,
Yeah.
What did you deal with this week, mate? This dude come in and
Totally.
a fucking thing on his dick that
Yeah.
looked like it had its own life form.
Yeah. My Dr. Freddie, he was laughing at one point, and and he's like, I'm not laughing at you. I'm like, no, you are. And he's like, yeah, well, it's quite funny.
He gets out his phone. It's like, take it.
What are you doing, Freddie? Put it
Just
away.
doing a TikTok. Boom.
So there we go.
Oh, well, I hope you get better soon, mate, because
6 weeks.
that kind of sucks. You can't swim in the sea, can't go swimming.
Never thought about that. Didn't think about that. With salt water, I don't think so.
Salt water's probably good, yeah. It's good for healing wounds.
Yeah, but it's going to be stingy. I got to stay away from salt water and vinegar.
Well, luckily it's cold in Europe, so...
I won't be swimming.
No.
Nah. So there we go,
That's kinda
guys.
dumb. So what do you when you shower? What do you do?
Well, I've got to put a bag over it. Got to put it in a bag.
Fuck.
It's ridiculous. And so everything takes a lot longer than usual. Usually it takes me, I'm ready in 10. Now it's like 20 because I got to dress it up. I've got to take the dressing off, put it in a bag.
And it's like, for a man, it's like the worst thing for something bad to happen to.
Totally.
You'd just be like, anything. I'll lose a finger.
Yeah.
Whatever. I can get by with 3 fingers. You know?
And what they could have done, they could have actually added another inch. I was
Yeah,
thinking,
while you're there.
while you're there, do something else. Give me an extra ball or
I'm
something.
more worried about, if the cyst gets big enough, you'd be losing an inch.
Yeah, you would. But it's to the side, though.
Oh, to the
So
side.
that the girth goes.
To the
side. Talking about bit on the side. Bit on the side. Well done. Thank you very much. Bit on the side. We're going to get through this very quickly. We have lost of Wakachangi. They're gone. So let's not say anything more about that. Okay, what it was last week with Ron overcharging a customer to send over. So they got really upset about that, and we were supposed to give it away, and then they found out that we were getting paid $108. Ron nearly did it. He nearly sent us the money over the week. So
he's not the sharpest tool in the shed.
No, who? Ron?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't.
He's nice, though.
Was he?
He's just... No, he wasn't, was he?
No, he was. He was a bit of a
that's
prick.
right. So he's got nothing going for him, actually.
Yeah.
He's not nice.
He's in the Philippines.
And he's dumb.
He's dumb.
Yeah.
Hope you get corona. Right, so do you need a Santa Claus, everybody? Okay.
We have to change it up.
Oh, yeah.
It's a bit early for Christmas.
Right, where are we now?
We've got a couple of options. So we are...
Easter Bunny.
No. Well, Easter's coming up, right?
Okay.
But there's a couple of days before that.
Yep.
I figured we could, Bet on the Side could jump on the bandwagon for.
Okay.
So, it's end of February.
Yep.
On the 8th of March, we have International Women's Day.
Oh, my favourite.
Yeah, so maybe need a woman.
Yep.
Need some sandwiches.
Yep.
No.
Why not why sandwiches? Is it women's rights or
Well,
something?
to come make you some sandwiches.
Eggs.
I thought that was the point. Maybe it's not.
I don't think it is.
Need a woman for Women's Day.
Do men celebrate Women's Day? Does Women's Day, the magazine, cover Women's Day?
Probably not. I think they're probably more anti-women because of all the bad things they say about people. I was going to have a rant about women's magazines in the last couple of episodes, but we didn't get time for a rant, so I might touch on that later on.
Okay, let's see how we go. What time are we? We're looking good for numbers.
Also, we've got St. Patrick's Day coming up.
Oh, yeah, let's do that. You need an Irishman.
Or a leprechaun, a dwarf, or a midget.
All right, do you need a midget, a dwarf, a female,
leprechaun.
a leprechaun female? Do you need Conor McGregor?
You could combine them. So do you need a female
Do you need a
leprechaun,
female leprechaun,
dwarf, or midget
for
Patrick's Day / Women's Day?
For St. Patrick's Day, or let's say for Women's Day? What about 40 event staff for your next in-house leadership conference? What about an A-list celebrity, maybe Irish? Let's say like a Conor McGregor. Or Colin Farrell for your next sales event. Liam Neeson, if you wanted to.
If he doesn't say bad things about black people.
Does he? Yeah, he did say some bad things. Yeah, that was quite funny.
Maybe not Liam Neeson.
No, maybe not. We can't have him nowadays.
No,
not woke enough.
No.
Go no further than Bit on the Side, because Bit on the Side Promotions is woke. Bit on the Side is an end-to-end promotional company run by energetic, experienced, and highly skilled team for over 10 years, 11 years. With over 400 promo and event staff, and don't forget those 30 celebrities and MCs and hands-on experienced project managers, they'll make sure that your event goes swimmingly. Need more information? Go to bitontheside.co.nz. That is bitontheside.co.nz. And quote S&G. Tell them we sent you. Actually, they got a gig from this.
Yeah?
They told me, yeah. which is good. So it's working.
What were they requiring? Do you remember what they were?
Look, when it comes to that sort of business shit, that sort of stuff, they go, we're getting some business. I'm like, good. And I don't get any further than that.
Yeah.
Maybe I should ask.
Yeah, maybe. Anyway, good read. Good read,
Thank you
Omar.
very much.
Very good.
I'm getting better at that. I'm doing better than Daryl. Right, okay, so everybody want to do a big welcome to the middle bit. We're in the middle bit now, aren't we?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, middle bit.
Tell us, what do you feel? Yeah, what do you feel? What's going on? What's going on?
We had the fight, obviously. You were very excited about the fight last week.
Yeah, Tyson Fury takes it out. I told you so.
Yeah, you did.
Told you so. I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew it. He found out in the 12th round, and he won the first one, to be honest. Let's be fair about
that's
that.
what someone said. In the 12th round, he'd worked out what to do.
And you could see that.
Get him on his back foot.
Totally, just attack forward. Because when Deontay Wilder, he's all about the attack moving forward, that one punch. That's all he has, as everybody keeps saying. And he goes, yeah, I'm just going to put him on the attack, and that's exactly what he did, and he destroyed Deontay Wilder. There's no point for number 3.
I agree.
He's already said, look, I'm going to pay you out Deontay Wilder, so then we don't have to do a third and skip that. He's already said that, and I think that's a great idea. If Deontay Wilder goes, no, man, Larry Rubiduka, he's not. There's no point. He's now number 4 on the table. We've got now number 1 is of course Tyson Fury. Number 2 is AJ Anthony Joshua. Number 3 is Dillian White, and number 4, of course, is Deontay Wilder, and he's going to be moving slippery down that slope.
Well, that was an exciting fight, wasn't it? How many rounds was it?
7.
7. So yeah, he got the job done. Mm-hmm. And how old is Tyson Fury? He's old, isn't he?
No, he's 30, 31, 30. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought he was.
No, he looks it, but
yeah, we get beat the crap out of you every day.
Yeah, totally. What an inspiration, man! His career, the way that he came out, because
he's English, isn't he?
He's English. He's the Gypsy King. He's a gypsy.
Oh, that's right. He's like a pikey from like Brad Pitt from.
Yep.
He was Irish, but you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
So he came from the bottom. Now he's here. So he versed Klitschko, and he won 4 belts. He became the heavyweight world champion of the world, the heavyweight champion of the world, by winning all belts in 2015. Straight after that, he became depressed. Went out and coke rages, put on weight, nearly killed himself. And then the WBC took his belts off him, took his fighting license off him.
Why?
So he lost
because he was wilding out.
And he didn't want to fight the people that they was told to fight. He said, no. He got fucking massive. And then so he became the undisputed champion of the world. He didn't lose the belts.
Yeah.
They got taken off him. So he didn't lose it to a fight.
Well, that's quite... I mean...
And then
it's tricky, but...
Yep, it is. And now this is the biggest comeback, I think, in history. He came back. It's only taken him... Well, he started to get fit in 2017, around then, 2018.
Yeah, you shouldn't overdo it, though. This is the problem they have. If you go too long, you get knocked out, you get bashed in the head too many times.
Yeah.
Then you can have these issues like depression. And
like Hernandez.
Like exactly. So he should maybe quit while he's ahead.
Yeah, but he's got to get rid of AJ, and he's got to fight Dillian White.
So he's got to do at least 2 more fights.
He's contracted with ESPN for another 2, I think, or 3. And then one of those was supposed to be Wilder, but mate, there's no point. He just thrashed him, and Wilder's not going to have another tactic. He's not going to come out doing something different. So there's the boxing. Any other questions, please?
Not about the boxing, really. Mm-hmm. Oh dear.
Yeah, so there we go. Well, congratulations, Tyson Fury. You're an inspiration to me. You should listen to some of his inspirational talks on YouTube if you're feeling down.
Oh, really? Is he down like that?
He's down like that.
Like interviews, or is it him piece the cam in?
No, he's interviewing. He's talking about stuff. He's like the last fight. He donated all his money to charity.
Wow.
He talks about. He's just about that guy. He's that thing. He goes, I don't care about the money. All he wants to do is he's got his goals.
Yeah.
Once he felt depressed. When he was down in the dirt and he didn't know where his life was going, all he had to do was get his goals in play. So he just have his goals, and he would just work towards those goals. The goals were not monetary. They were basically just, I want to be the heavyweight champion of the world. I want to box. And whenever he was boxing and he was active, he was moving and he wasn't depressed.
And so then that mindset can apply to anything and anybody in their life. So if you're a mechanic, you know what, I'm going to get there and I'm going to do my best job today.
Totally. Or it could just be, I want to be the best father. You know, that's a goal. I want to be the best person to everyone I meet, and by doing that, your actions are going to change. You're going to be more passionate, motivated, and that's it. So that's just applying, a key goal, and it doesn't have to be directly that. It could just be in 5 years, I want to be married. And you're working towards that. Got
to have goals. That's the key to life. Goals.
Goals. If you haven't got goals, you're just aiming in no direction. You know, where are you?
And then you'll end up
Yeah, scattered.
Scatterbrained.
Yeah, totally. And everyone hides. Then there's going to be a day where you wake up and go, oh, what have I done with my life?
Yeah.
So
Don't
good
wanna
on
do that.
good on you, Tyson Fury. That was his motivational speech there, not ours.
And speaking of someone who has just woken up and go, what have I done with my life?
Oh, who is it? Harvey Weinstein.
Convicted. Guilty.
He's guilty, is he?
First-degree rape.
Okay.
He's in the shit. And then, of course, he... I don't know how they let them get away with this.
Okay.
They found him guilty.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he's having, I've got chest pains, blah, 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 blah.
Anxiety.
Bullshit. That's what it is. And then he's off, so it's to stop him going to jail.
Of
So
course it is.
if you freak out, then you go to hospital and not jail.
Yeah.
So,
for how long?
I don't know. Maybe it's easier for the people that killed Epstein to kill him in jail than it is in hospital. Yeah, so we'll have to find that out. But anyway, a lot of people saying that he actually is a pretty good actor. I mean, he's been hanging out in the industry
Totally.
his whole life. But from an outside point of view, even if he was having chest pains, you'd just be like, you are fucking... Why didn't you have chest pains 10 minutes ago?
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
Sure, getting rid of guilty verdict, like whatever, you might spend 25 years in jail. Yes. I can imagine that would give you some sort of heart palpitation.
Totally, yeah.
Oh, let the fucker die.
But I think...
Son of a bitch.
But he's made some good movies, though.
That's true.
But
That's true.
that is all irrelevant now. So this is the thing. What does he want to be known for right now? Like,
It doesn't matter because his name is tarnished for life.
It is. It's destroyed. He never
Every
thought
time
he'd be
you
like
watch the
this.
start of something, you're going to be like, there's that rapey cunt.
They must all be edited out. He must
I
be
wonder
forgotten.
if they'll get to the point where they do that so that people will forget.
They have to forget and get rid of him. It's like that guy over in New Zealand that killed that girl. Whatever her name is, did that weird rape, killed her.
Oh, yeah.
And he's still got name suppression.
Well, didn't they do that with the Christchurch massacre murderer?
Yeah, but we
too?
know who he is.
Yeah, but they didn't want to say his name. It's like, sure, don't you want everybody to shame him? He's like, oh, but then he's getting what he wants.
Yeah.
And everybody knows who he is. But it's like, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
We should know who he is.
His actions, because he wanted fame, I think they tried to ignore that.
Yeah.
But that was such a violent killing.
Terrible.
So, that's interesting. What was I going to say about Harvey Weinstein?
Yeah, rot in jail, you fat...
Like,
troll.
what happens if you Google Harvey Weinstein? I wonder or Wikipedia him.
Oh, I did it yesterday. It's the first thing that comes up is allegations and stuff like that.
Well, yeah, it'd be interesting to see Harvey Weinstein.
Just
to see what
surprised that he got.
This is what his reputation is now. So, okay. There he is. Harvey Weinstein is an American former film producer and convicted sex offender. That's him.
Oh, see, someone's updated that Wikipedia.
They have
quickly.
to. I think it was before that. Before he's convicted, he and his brother Bob Weinstein, co-founded the entertainment company Miramax, which produced successful independent. But anyway, that's what he is. The first line is Harvey Weinstein is former American. No, he's American, but he's a former film producer. But he's also a convicted sex offender.
And I think what's important about this is it's the first landmark Me Too case where someone's actually getting fucked for it.
Yeah, they had to do that.
Yeah, and now I reckon it's going to open up a whole other Hollywood shitstorm.
Can of
other
whoop
stuff.
ass.
What about you heard about Cory Fieldmen's documentary movie that's coming out? You know who he is?
No.
So he's a childhood actor. He's got a documentary coming out exposing a lot of the Hollywood elite as pedophiles. So
now,
there we go.
He's going to come out.
He's going to drop some names when his documentary comes out. So that's
Okay.
exciting. I want to find out. I want to know who they are.
There's people in
It's
Hollywood
kind of
right now. What's really good is this is what Hollywood needed and a lot of industry needs is basically people to come out and then shut them down. They leave and all the newbies come in. Because all the old money, the old people out there that have been touching kids and all that and getting all the money at the top of the hierarchy, they need to get out of here, which is happening.
Yeah.
And now there's going to be room for growth and new people, new talent.
Again, I think it's these people weren't relying on the internet turning up and then people being able to have their voice and people being able to go to an independent news network because, the mainstream ones won't tell their story.
That's right.
Stuff like how the story got shut down and all that, and covered up basically by it was at ABC News. They covered it all up. They knew what was going on.
Yeah. Strange.
Yeah. Same with the news. Get rid of all those old school news networks. They're all fucking liars.
Idiots. Now, talking about being a saint, Elrond from Lord of the Rings, a great-grandmother has been accidentally praying
Because he thought it was a Jesus statue.
He thought it was a Jesus statue.
Oh, man. I'd rather put up that image. That's fucking awesome.
So accidentally praying to the Lord of the Rings figure.
That is
Look at
so
it.
good.
Look at it. So this great grandma's been praying to this little thing and taking it with her.
What happened? Did someone come along?
Yeah, like, Nan, what are you doing with that? What are you doing with my Elrond? That's where it's gone. You took it.
That's funny.
And so that's, of course, Hugo Weaving.
Yeah. I wonder how he feels about it. That's
No wonder his
fantastic.
career's going well. You know, here's a figure the great mother was actually praying every day. Look at him.
I hope he turns up in the new TV series.
Hopefully. Oh, look at there he is.
Yeah, well, you kind of got that Jesus thing going on.
He does.
I reckon he's better than Jesus.
Yeah, I definitely think. But she didn't think so. Well,
Well,
who knows?
She's confused. That's kind of sweet.
So there's some nice news there.
Oh, Jesus.
Did you want to get into the TikTok of the week?
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Okay,
I'd love
so-
to see your favorite TikTok of the week.
So this is
TikTok of the week.
my TikTok's going very well, by the way.
Voice like you, the Batman.
TikTok
voice.
of the week.
That's good idea.
So this is, of course, some fat person.
That's an underestimation. That is.
It just got me cracking.
That's being kind.
It just got me cracking.
Why is her face so small?
Well, her body's too big. That's basically what happens. Look, she does not look happy. So for people out there, she's basically this lady just sitting on a thing, and then let's just have a listen.
I have a baby, and I think my weight is affecting me not to have a baby.
So that's your motivation, is you want to have a baby. You want to
Then
get
I just
pregnant.
want to be healthy, not like her. I ain't gonna lie to you. What's wrong with me? Bitch, look at your fatness. You ain't a prize.
Oh shit! She's a lot bigger though.
Yeah, she is a lot bigger. Wow.
I thought that other one was big. Oh man.
So you have one chick that goes, one fat lady that
Oh,
goes,
dude.
I want to have a baby, and I want to be healthy and not like her. Points to her friend who is fat,
Oh,
but not as fat as her, of course. And then she's like, "What's wrong with me?"
Bitch, look at your fatness.
Bitch, look at your fatness. You know.
You know what? We're not making fun of fat people.
No, we're not. It's
Because
just
these people aren't fat. They're morbidly obese.
Yes, they
they
are.
are absolutely huge.
Yeah.
Oh my good golly gosh goodness.
Yeah.
Wow, what a video.
It was funny. It's just it got me cracking, you know. And then the reaction of like,
yeah, she was-
"Bitch, look at your fatness."
It's almost like that's the type of reaction that you would ask for on set.
Yeah,
Like,
totally.
Give me over the top. Give me over the top.
A double take, but then just furious at the same time as confused. Just give us all of that
Yeah,
into one.
that's what it was. It's furious and confused at the same time.
Yeah. Bitch.
Do you look like
Look at
like
your
an
fatness.
Irish dash hound that's just smelt a sausage?
Yeah. It's very funny. Very funny.
Oh wow, that's great.
And then also just on the topic of TikTok, there is kids, for all the kids that are out there listening, there's many kids watching this, as you know. Stop doing the skull breaker.
what's the skull breaker?
Oh, yep.
I don't know
It's
about
the
skull
new.
breaker.
It's the new fad.
Is it like a planking or
Exactly. It's like planking, but it's basically they're trying a trick. So you've got three kids standing in a row, and
And if you get it wrong, you break your skull.
basically we've already had deaths. Kids have died from it.
Oh my! Why are people so stupid?
It's so, but it's quite funny, but not really. So what you do is you have three people. You have two people on the outside. They know it. They're in with the plan. They know exactly what's going on. And then, then they start filming, and they're like, "This is a TikTok video." And it was, the one of them is like, "Oh yeah, cool." And then they go, "We're going to jump, and you jump, and we're going to do this effect." So they jump, and then that person jumps, but then they kick his legs
Have
out.
you got an example of?
Yeah, I
you
do.
See a quick example of the. Oh, you have to jump and people kick your legs out.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, the
Oh
people
my-
on the and then the one in the middle jumps and you kick their legs out.
It's so dumb.
I know. It's
Yeah, it's kind of, you know how people say, oh, well, that's Darwinism. If they die, then rah, 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 rah. And a lot of people were saying about this next little story I've got. Now, do you hear about this? And I've got a story that's kind of...
they're kind of wrong.
they're kind of similar to that, you know. If somebody did that, it's dumb. And it's a great little story. And a lot of people saying, oh, serves them right for being so fucking dumb. And I kind of agree and disagree at the same time.
Okay, interesting.
Flat Earther Mad Mike Hughes dies after crash with homemade rocket. So this guy was a flat earther.
Okay.
He was convinced that the Earth was flat. So much so that he built himself a homemade rocket. And he wanted to send himself up into the lower atmosphere
Yep.
as high as possible
Okay.
to see if the Earth is curved. Because for some fucking reason, he thinks it's flat.
Interesting and interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
All right. So anyway, he launches himself 5,000 feet into the air, which isn't really high enough. Like, I've been on when you're cruising at 30,000 feet on a jet, you can't even really tell that. You can sort of tell that it's curved, but you can't really tell. So it's not high enough. So he launched himself in his own made rocket. Immediately, his parachute flew off the back, and so, of course, he hurtled to his death into the ground. And a lot of people saying, oh, well, that's what he gets for being so fucking dumb for thinking the Earth is flat. And I kind of disagree. This motherfucker, even if he thought the Earth was flat, he built his own fucking rocket. And he had the balls to put himself inside it and launch him into space. I think that's at least that's a pretty cool way to die, as opposed to your friends kick your legs out from
that's a bit stupid.
And crack your head open.
See, he's got a goal that he wants to go. He wants to prove to himself and the world and to his wife and his kids that he means something to the world, and he is going to prove that the Earth is flat.
But he could have just booked a flight, and it goes higher than his rocket.
Or he could have just looked at a photo from space of Earth.
But the whole thing is he needs to see with his own eyes.
Oh,
so if he sees a photo, he's like, it's Photoshop.
Well, he should just get a drone or something.
I don't know.
Why don't you just buy a drone?
5,000 feet is not high enough.
I've seen drones that go higher than that.
And then, so this flat Earth thing, apparently, people go crazy for
Oh, yeah, don't even get me started.
So I've found this great little video, and so there's lots of videos on YouTube, and it's all mostly men in their,
70s.
50s, 60s, 70s, talking about how the Earth is flat.
I don't know why they're the ones that get targeted. I don't understand why they're the ones. All the ones that I know.
Mate, they're bored. They're retired. They've gone down a YouTube rabbit hole, and they've gone, this must be for real because it's on the internet. They don't understand that, hey, people can publish lies as well.
Yeah. This is definitely a big lie.
Yeah, exactly. So I've found this. This guy's another flat earther, and this is fucking great. So he's doing his little piece to cam, talking about flat earth, and his wife interrupts him and has something to say about it.
Okay.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Well, same day, same time.
Oh my god.
He's in his kitchen.
This is not to scale, of course.
It's a pumpkin. He's holding a round pumpkin.
When I grew up, the solar system was stationary.
He says, Jim.
Come on.
The sun was standing.
Why don't you stop this bullshit?
Idiot.
Look at him. His whole life. Everything about his existence has just crumbled.
Can you give me like 5 minutes?
Oh, just give me 5.
And I'm just freezing and I'm hungry.
Freezing and hungry.
He's put his wife outside because he wants to film his fucking photo videos. And his wife comes in. Oh, I fucking love it.
That was just ridiculous.
Will you quit this bullshit?
Yeah. I'm hungry. I just want some food. And did you see his face?
I'm cold and I want some food. He's obviously kicked her outside so he can film his flat earth videos.
Stupid
in the
flat earth video. And he looks so stupid. Like when he had that moment of just looking down. He's just like, what am I doing anymore?
But why would he publish it?
Yeah, so stupid.
Oh fuck.
Just to finish it off, just talking about balls and dicks and shit. Soccer player banned 5 years after biting opponent's dick.
Oh, that's happened before.
It always happens, and they're usually French. It's very weird. But this is look again. An amateur Scott player in France has been handed a 5-year ban after biting an opposing player's penis.
When you're in France, don't go play football.
No, I'm not gonna. No,
like your dick bitten and your
I'm not gonna play any sports. Oh yeah, I can imagine that. The bite resulted in 10 stitches. Interesting. The worst part is that the guy who was bitten had allegedly stepped in to try and break up the fight after it had started on the pitch. So he just...
Same as you, 6 stitches in the dick.
Well, he got 10.
Oh, he got 10?
Yeah.
Oh.
Poor guy. So he just came in to stop a fight, and then some guy was on the ground, and they just went, bit his dick.
They do psycho stuff, soccer players. They scratch people's eyes, and
ridiculous.
they're quite pathetic sometimes.
Talking about hypothetical question. Just let's finish.
Hypothetical question.
We better get into that now because we're about to end up the episode.
The
season. This is the last episode for the season.
We can put them off onto next week. But just quickly on the exciting film news.
Okay.
Photos of The Matrix come out.
Oh, yeah.
We're filming of The Matrix. We'll put them up there. See, that's pretty cool. Look.
I can't see.
This is how cool Keanu Reeves is. Equality. He's all about equality. Everyone says he's the nicest guy in Hollywood.
He took his mum to the Oscars.
He doesn't mind sitting on the back of the motorbike. So there you go.
Oh, is she in it as well?
Yep. original cast, except for the statue that the lady was praying to. He's the only one that can't be in it. Agent Smith.
Because they couldn't afford him.
No, scheduling conflicts, unfortunately.
Oh, that would suck.
So that's a bit
but
of a
then wait a
shame.
minute, is a lot of the Australians going to be in it? No, but most of them died.
No, they're filming in San Francisco, not
yeah,
Australia.
sorry,
not Australia
Australians.
this time,
All the
so-
Australians that were cast in the first one that died, you're not coming back.
Leah from Home and Away is in the first little bit.
You're not coming
Follow
back.
the White Rabbit.
You're not coming back.
Yeah.
You're gone. There's a lot of Australians in that movie, and my friend was in that as well, Martin. That's his only successful career.
Well,
One
that'd be
job.
awesome.
It was. He was a helicopter pilot that got changed into a.
Oh, that's
you know,
cool.
when he's and then he turns into an agent. Yeah, that was
pretty
him.
cool.
That was him.
Do that. And,
Yeah.
and then also, you might be very excited. I don't know if you know about this, Omar, but this
Come
is
on, bring
very,
it to me.
very exciting.
Bring it to me. Better not be about Narcos.
No, it's about the Many Saints of Newark.
Ooh,
Have you
Newark.
heard about this?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so this is very exciting.
Okay.
September, The Many Saints of Newark is an upcoming American TV drama,
Okay.
which is a prequel to The Sopranos.
Oh, Newark, of course.
And guess who's going to be playing Gandolfini's character? Tony
His son.
Soprano? His son.
Wow. Oh, there was always talk about that.
It's happening.
Yeah,
It's
I think
happening.
he's gonna
There's lot
do
of
a
the
shit
cast is
job.
here and stuff. Like people want to have a look at that. And I'll put up a picture of the guy.
Yeah.
He looks. Oh, hold on.
It'd be quite cool because then we
We'll
get
chuck
to
it
see,
up.
then we
He
get to
kind of
see.
looks like him. I think
Yeah,
that's good.
Well, but he's his son.
I thought you would have been a good young soprano.
But I'm old soprano
Yeah,
now.
you're
Like
too
I would have to
old,
be.
yeah.
You know, I'm pretty much the age of James Gandolfini when he was doing it. Now he's about 40.
But that's pretty cool.
I like it. I think so.
I think that's pretty.
But he's
cool.
gonna
I'm very
fuck it
excited
up.
about that. Very excited.
Christopher's not going to be in it, of course. There'll be a young Christopher.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite characters. And again, he hasn't done shit all after that, really, is he?
No, he did that weird. He did a
Couple weird
TV
movies.
show, and he's going grey.
Yeah, anyway, back to
Hypothetical question.
brilliant. Okay, sorry about that. I just had to mention that because I thought it was key.
It was cool.
All right, so we had these childhood reboots.
Oh, yeah,
that
that's right.
Omar was going to star in.
Yep, I've put a lot of thought into these.
Yeah, we can tell. So digital childhood reboot. Of course, we've got things like The Irishman and all these movies where
Yep.
you can make people young. So
Again.
I was like, why not go to the extreme and make Omar
Young.
digitally into a child?
Into one of the movies.
Starring into one of these movies.
Yeah.
The Sixth Sense.
The
So
Sixth
Omar
Sense.
would be the little boy from The Sixth Sense. Pretty
Yep.
easy. Just get
I
a
see
kid
dead
actor
people.
and you put the face on.
My face.
Yeah.
It's not a comedy, by the way. This is serious.
No, that's a serious one.
It's a serious drama.
It's a reboot of the thing.
Yep.
Home Alone.
There we go. Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah, and we were going to say Macaulay Culkin was going to
Play my
cameo
dad.
and play your dad,
Yeah.
which we thought was
And then
bad.
my mum would be Jennifer Aniston,
Yeah.
randomly.
And we scrapped Star Wars because no one's going to reboot that.
I don't want to be Anakin.
Yeah, and then also it was Chunk from the Goonies.
Chunk
Yeah.
from the Goonies.
Yeah.
You know what? I think for me and my career, but also thinking about the monetary value, I would definitely do Home Alone.
Yeah.
I think so. It'd be so much fun.
But
Also,
it's one of those ones. Should people remake?
they should do it. It shouldn't be called Home Alone. It should be called Alone at Home.
Maybe that could be a
See what I'm
twist
doing?
on it.
See what,
Yeah, I
I've
like
thought about
that.
this. I've thought about this.
But you got to have some integrity. Like the guy who made the Back to the Future movies.
Mm.
Someone goes, "Oh, you're going to do a reboot?" He's like, "Fuck no! I
Yeah.
would never do that. I would never have somebody like. I think he's going to die soon, so
Yeah,
written it as
but
well.
then
so-
but then it will.
Yeah, somebody will-
They'll call it Back of the Future. You know? So then it will happen. And
Future
it'll be
of the back.
the back of your pimple. That's what they'll
The
call
back
it.
of your dick.
All right, guys. Look.
We've got to get the next one.
What's the next one? Oh, yeah,
Right,
true.
then
Will we
we'll
have
finish-
time? Yeah, let's go. Sorry,
Let's
Jesus Christ.
pump it out real quick. It
Okay.
might be like 3 weeks before people get the answer.
Which, oh, God, they're going to be sitting on their seats for that amount of time, aren't they?
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's go.
If Omar comes back at all, because he's going to at least he might die of the coronavirus.
I'll be stuck there for. I hope I do get stuck there because I will get paid $1,000 a week for 28 weeks, part of my insurance.
Just go hang out in Malta or whatever. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So this one's pretty
Costa
easy
Rica.
actually.
Okay.
It's just the either or.
Either or.
Either
Okay.
or hypothetical question.
Yep.
Okay. So would you like to be
What do I like
kind
to
of
be?
like a river phoenix, one of those.
Ah,
like,
interesting.
or maybe you've just done this one performance.
Interesting.
Where you win an Oscar, you're an absolute fucking legend.
Yeah,
like
from
you're
that
a
one-
legend for life.
Yeah.
That's it.
Let's
That's it.
let's erase all of Heath Ledger's old movies. Me just doing The Dark Knight, then die.
Yeah, pretty well.
Wow.
Not die.
Oh, I'm still alive,
Yeah,
am I?
Yes, actually die. Yeah,
I will die.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I didn't mean
die.
Yeah,
Virgin.
So, like one of those. What's it called? The 27 Club.
Yeah,
So
the 27.
you've just done your masterpiece.
Boom, there it
You've
is.
done your thing.
Brokeback Mountain. There it is.
You've done it. Right.
Yeah.
So you're a
Welcome
legend.
to
Well,
the woke.
you know, you even get the Oscar after the grave. You've almost died after shooting. They're in post.
Yeah, right. I
you-
died for the character.
But the
character
movie's
became
so
me.
good. Whatever. You're a legend for life.
For life.
Or have a pretty mediocre like TV career. So you're basically like, who's that guy from Home and Away? Toady. You're a toady. You've been on Home and Away since you were
Who's Toady?
He used to be a fat guy. And
You mean Neighbours?
Oh,
yeah, Toby. Yeah, Toady. Yeah, I know that guy. Yeah.
So you're like one of them.
Ah.
You're a career, like you've had an okay life, but you're just a career TV actor. You know what I mean? And you're just sort of getting through the day. You're a Chris Warner.
Oh.
You know? You're just there because.
Or like an Alf
Where else
from
am I
Home and
going to
Away.
go?
Alf from Home and Away.
Yeah.
What about like Ridge Forrester from like The Bold and the Beautiful? Something like.
Well, that's a bit too high budget.
Is it that?
Yeah, okay. You're basically.
I see what I'm just trying
a
to.
career
Oh,
like
gosh.
soap opera sort of daytime TV
Yuck.
actor. You know.
Days of Our Lives.
But you've had a good life, you know, and
Yeah,
but when
got a house.
but you might be like old and a grandpa and like 80, and you're
Yeah.
just sitting on the beach looking back on your career.
That's just my job,
with a
isn't
tear
it?
running down your cheek.
I'm just an actor. Like,
Yeah.
I would just call myself a factory worker if that was the case. I wouldn't be an actor. Interesting. Okay, well,
Yeah, a lot to think about there.
let me think on that one. Sit on that one. Again, thank you very much, Noel, for being here. Thank you very much, Omar, for being
thank you,
here.
Mark.
Crew, you guys have been absolutely fantastic. You haven't done anything. Ben's been laughing like crazy. Don't know why. And Rangi.
Rangi, just keep doing your job, mate.
He's doing well, man.
He's doing well. He's good.
Ronaldo, thank you very much for all the edits and everything that you've
Geraldo's
done.
doing well, yeah.
Geraldo, sorry. And crew, people out there, the people of the world, thank you very much for always tuning in, being
That's
there for us, supporting us. It's all about that. It's all
Like,
about
comment, subscribe.
everything.
And did you say somebody tipped us on crypto?
Yeah, we keep getting the little tips. Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
So if you want to do that, how
Yeah.
How do people do that?
Well, but you have to have the browser. You've got to know what cryptocurrency is. You've got to have it. But for all you little nerds out there, yeah, just get on your Brave browser and tip us out. You know how to do it. XRP, go for the Brave, whatever. You want to even do it in Bitcoin, you can. But I mean, they've only been tipping us in BAT, which they earn by putting, you earn BAT through this browser. I'll put a link in below and you can
how
sign
much
up.
money have we made?
On crypto? Fuck, I'll have to have a look. But it's about $50 in crypto or something.
Ah, look at that.
That's not bad.
Moving up in the world.
But it will be moving up in the world when crypto goes up. So it moves. So at the moment it's 50, but then if the value of the BAT token goes up to, let's say, 10 times, that's going to be $500.
Wow.
And that's more than BitontheSide is giving us at the moment per week. So BitontheSide, time to raise the game.
That's right.
Raise the game, you know?
might be a bit on, not on our side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to be a bit on the dick? Yeah.
Well, that's what happened to Omar. He's got
Yes.
a bit on his dick.
I didn't get
we'll
bitten
cut you
by a
off.
dick. We'll cut you off.
We'll cut you off.
Surgery.
Like the cyst on Omar's gack.
Off it goes. Right, guys. Thank you very much. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
The information, opinions, and recommendations presented in this podcast are for general information only, and any reference on the information provided in this podcast is done at your own risk. This podcast should not be considered professional advice whatsoever. The third-party materials or content of any third-party site referenced in this podcast do not necessarily reflect the opinions, standards, or policies of the owner.